My face is breaking out because I'm stressed.
Chickpeas are strange.
Benny Blanco is cool.
I'm not sure what to say.
A guy, a man. Was it a man? A boy. A child.
A man child
just started a fight in the middle of Air One, and it was so crazy loud, right?
It was crazy.
And luckily there was like an MMA guy in the store too that like confronted him.
Very calmly.
Very calmly and kindly. It was so great. Anyways, he was like screaming at everyone in the store. It was so crazy. Yeah.
I'm trying chickpeas.
You already tried those. Yum. Anyways, not much more to say. Also, I just did a podcast episode, another podcast episode today, and it was so good, I even cried. And I haven't cried for a long time.
The guests are obviously...
These group of girls come up to me and they take a picture with me. They're probably going to hear this. I feel like this will definitely get somewhere. But took a photo. The day goes by. I look at one of the photos and I was like, oh, I recognize this photo. I took this literally at the Trading Post. I click on like the photo and then I look at like the caption in the comments. Every comment was like, ew, how embarrassing. When I look at Addison, like I'm embarrassed for her. And she was like, oh my God, I know. I had to do it just to laugh. And I was like,
what?
Ouch. Obviously this girl just doesn't like me. But like, I'm like, how? We had a great encounter.
And like, you still get like that excitement when someone comes up. Like when someone comes up to me, I'm like, oh my God.
Cause you're just a fuck boy. You're just a fuck boy. No, don't need another fuck boy. Fuck. You're just a fuck boy.
Say he wanna tap that. Give him my Snapchat. You bitches mad, too bad. I be like,
Bestie, I'm afraid to ask you this. I'm afraid to ask you this. I'm afraid to ask you this.
all these bitches be mad as fuck. Why? Cause I'm bad as fuck. Your jewelry fake in your bag is what? It's not adding up.
Good night to people, boy edition.
Good night to people who are single.
Good night to people who are still in contact with their ex.
Good night to people who are simping over someone.
Good night to people who have been cheated on.
Good night to people who always need reassuring.
Good night to people who wear and steal their partner's clothes.
Good night to people with trust issues.
Good night to people who have had more than one relationship.
Good night to people who are a sucker for blondes.
Good night to the people who fall for someone who isn't good for them. And good night to the people who are living their best life.
Cause I see you trying, subliminally trying to see if I'm gonna be the one to say wrong. I admit it's exciting, parts of me gonna like it.
The day he left me was the day that I died.
Johnny, don't leave me. You said you'd love me forever.
Who do you fuck in the city when I'm not there? I owe you time. Let's plan something out when I come back from Europe.
Oh, you don't like that? Or do you just not like me? Sorry, I don't treat you like a goddess. Is that what you want me to do? Sorry, I don't treat you like you're perfect. Like, oh.
I am fully aware of what y'all say about me. Number one, and I don't give a fuck.
The day he left me was the day that I died.
Johnny, don't leave me. You said you'd love me forever.
First of the month, I brush my teeth and count up. I need a bad bitch. Addison Ray, shawty the baddest.
Bitch, your bitch packed out. I'ma get your whole man down. WWE Smackdown. Yeah, I'm talking raw, nigga. Beat your bitch raw, nigga. Yeah, all in the jaws.
I didn't name them random mouse.
Thuggin' in my Reeboks, ride with a G-Shock. I heard he shot, Turkles make a big bucks. He made a shot.
3 ways I use brow gel. Fill in brows and fluff. Such love.
Much fluff. Smudgy wing. Lip liner. Yeah.
I'm obsessive and crazy.
A single lyric can mean like so much in a moment.
It truly does all relate to your life.
It gives people the idea that they can judge you or that they know you better. It takes so long between like the writing process and then like getting it all finished and doing the visuals and actually putting out a song. Sometimes it'll take a year or even 2 years before a song ever comes out. And I'm like, I don't feel this way anymore.
Or people will like read lyrics and be like, oh my gosh, I wonder what this means. And they're like trying to dig into it. But like sometimes it's so obvious. I'm like, I don't understand how people could think there's like a hidden meaning.
I've really been enjoying the time off. My days used to be booked. The whole day would be full until dinner time usually. And so now I'm in charge of being responsible almost for like getting things done. Because then I think I have like the day, I'm like, oh, I can make this phone call whenever, or I can do this. And then I'm with the kids and things come up. Yeah, that's been hard, is like I need to schedule things into my day, I think, to really get things done.
Hey y'all, we're at the zoo in San Diego. Yay!
I love you, best friend. Above the big cool. Gaga, I got your milkies. Since you wanna act like a fucking baby. All the girls stomp your feet like this. Few times I've been around that track, so it's not just